Welcome to DCL Talk Show. This is Tuesday, uh, August 12th, and we'll be discussing about Division 2 today, as usual. The best part is we have only, another maximum 2 games left in the season. And before we get into uh, the match details with our analysts, my plan is to discuss about how committee does go about their business when taking a decision. In the wake of a lot of people are asking question, why you guys have taken this decision, and especially when it comes to the recent hot topic is Indus versus Stingers, where Indus won on the ground, but the points were awarded to Stingers. So basically, uh, there's something called rule book. We follow rule book. When I say we, sorry, committee follows the rule book. I should not say we. Committee follows the rule book. And then there are a lot of people are asking, do you guys consider the inputs from the captains or, the umpires? Yes, we consider everything. But there's a difference between rule books and gentleman agreements. Gentleman agreements are never put in the rule books. Okay. So, Brady, the question. Okay. If you were a committee member, between the rule book and between the gentleman agreement, which one you will execute?
I would go with the rule book.
Period, right?
Yeah, period.
And
Because that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the rule book. The minute you steer away from the rule book, then you're going to expose yourselves to all kinds of issues, and it's never. Committee work is already hard enough. There's absolutely no need to break away from the rule book. That's the whole point of the rule book, right? And whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, that's the way it should be. Simply because you have how many games do we play in this league over the course of
12 games. Okay.
per team?
For a team, 12 games.
Yeah, so
Without playoffs.
or
You're
20.
talking about.
Yeah, so you're looking at about 300, close to 300 games, right?
Correct. Yeah.
There's absolutely no way you're going to manage that 300 games without any special request the minute you deviate from the rule book, because you're going to get bombarded with every request from every captain, every player, and there's not enough time in the day to accommodate all of those requests. I mean, that's my personal opinion.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, Murli, what's your take on that? Do you go by rule book? Do you go by gentleman agreement? On-field gentleman agreement.
I go with rule book itself, Jagan.
So
Yeah.
end of the day, as a committee, we should not go out and look for any excuses. What happened, why happened, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So there is a rule, right in front of. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to declare it 12 right in front of the umpire before the toss. Once the toss is done, whatever you have to play with that one.
Yeah.
That is the rule. Okay. In the case of Indus and Stingers, I mean, this is something I'm saying out loud. How committee thinks. Okay, so nothing. There's nothing personal about it. Okay, I'm just trying to give an explanation in the wake of. A lot of people are calling me saying that how can you guys take this decision and all that stuff. So that is the reason I'm giving you this entire explanation. So basically, this is what happens. And normally, in any game, what happens is, suppose if somebody is coming late, you'll inform the opposition captain and the umpire. And so those are some cases. And some cases, your 12th guy or, the guy you want to be in the playing 11 or 12 may not have a right profile to add into the game. So you'll inform that to opposition captain and umpire, stating that I'll be using a different name, but I'll correct this one later in the later. And see, as long as everything goes good, if both captains and umpires are on same page, the gentleman agreement will never be questioned. Okay, the moment the question comes when the gentleman agreement is broken, when it is broken and nobody knows what happened there. So if complaint comes to committee, they don't look at what umpire said, what umpire was informed, what captain was informed, all that stuff. The informed stuff is a gentleman agreement, which is not there in the rule book. Okay, if it is there in the rule book stating that, oh, I can play somebody who with a somebody who doesn't have a profile, I can play him and later I can add him. That is not there in the rule book. Yeah, okay. If anybody wants to understand what I'm saying, go rule book. If anywhere if it says the agreement between two captains should be honored, the agreement between captains and umpire should be honored, no, those are not rules. Those are gentlemen agreements. The gentlemen agreements are good as long as everything goes smooth. Okay, you send a request and copying to the opposite captain to the committee saying that this is the correction. Okay, and or this is the guy, we could not play him, please add him, and committee will do everything because this is not a complaint. Okay, in the good faith, committee will do anything. The moment the handshake is failed, when I say handshake, the agreement between the two captains is failed in the sense one of the captains is not agreeing to, or both the captains are not agreeing to what they agreed on the field, right? The gentleman agreement. So in this case, Indus captain said he informed. In the other, Stinger's captain said he was not, and umpire said so and so thing happened. All this happened after the before the toss or after the toss is all agreement between two people or between 2-3 people, among 3 people, but that's never there in the rule book. Okay, so
Hey,
the
Jagan,
moment, yeah,
sorry. We talked about this in one of the shows, didn't we?
yes, we talked about that
So,
one.
and then I come back to this. Is there anything in the rule book about player profiles?
Yeah, without profile you cannot.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's the rule.
that's the rule book. You have to be in the unapproved or approved, only approved profiles can be part of playing 12. That's the rule. If
Mm-hmm.
just in case if you play an ineligible player, uh, so a lot of people don't know the definition of ineligible. Ineligible means you are not there.
The
Your
roster.
captain is unable to add. He may be in the roster. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
unable to add you to the playing 12. That means that is ineligible for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
What reason? Is it a glitch? Is it is it something you wanted to do in the last second? It's all God knows. Okay,
Yeah.
but those are all game time things. So if opposite captain agrees, you can say you can pick any 12 in your roster and say I'm going to change all these names later part, as long as you agree. Both the captains agree. Good, game is done. After that, committee receives the uh, corrections. Committee will do the corrections. But in case of broken gentleman agreement, committee has to go by the rule book. That exactly is what happened.
Yeah.
In this entire story, in this entire episode, if anybody is pointing fingers at committee for doing what they did, what I would like to say is they are wrong. Okay, and Rahul, probably you just joined. You want to pass any comment on that? Rahul is on mute. So okay.
Rahul doesn't be a part of this discussion.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Yes, I was on mute. But yeah, last time we discussed, like that time I
Correct.
also said the same. Uh, I think committee has all the rights to give the final judgment. Uh, we will listen to that captain that day. Yes, it was one-sided story. Until we never heard other side of a story, I cannot pass any judgment. But now everything is like everyone knows what happened when judgment came. So I'm just going to pass this to Jagan. Sorry, Jagan.
Yeah, see, basically, you know, my only thing is, don't point fingers at committee. Okay, committee has done everything right in this episode. Okay, the gentlemen agreements are not there in the rule book. Committee follows the rule book, and that's it. That's exactly what happened there. And who is right, who is wrong, only God knows. What happened in the game, only God knows. Okay, but end of the day, as a player, you know, as a lover of DCL, I don't want any game to be decided outside the field. I want every game to be fought inside the field, and whoever wins, okay, they should get those points. That's my personal opinion. As a committee, we we have to go by rules. As a person, this is what I want to happen. And so, uh, last week I made a request to both the teams saying that uh, I asked Indus Thunders to drop the thought of you know uh, withdrawing from the league. They were kind enough to accept all the requests, not just me. Several people requested them. Okay, so they played the game. So I appreciate them a lot. And now my second request is to Stingers. Okay, Stingers captain. Stingers captain, if you are listening, committee has done right thing, and um, the jury has done the right thing. Now captains are all every captain is requesting you uh, for uh, you know uh, make this league better by replaying the game. Okay, it's I'm sure when I'm sure because of this episode, um, you know the uh, the league is totally going to be different from now onwards. Everybody will follow those rules. Nobody will go by gentleman agreements. At least that's what I'm feeling, and we achieved what we want. Is what I want to convey to um, Stranger's captain, and I request him to uh, kindly do a rematch so that um, end of the day we all will be smiling happily. That's what I would like to say. And with that, unless anybody wants to add a point here, I'll jump into the games. Anybody wants to add a point?
Yeah,
No
Jagan,
problem.
I have a point.
Yes.
I was expecting something else. I know this now, like everything is like very serious and a lot of discussion going on. But let's leave this with a good note that please listen to the committee, go with the rule book, and let's talk about Dark Horses won the game against Spartan and Pradeep was wrong.
Man, I love that. Okay, Friday, you wanted to say something. What is that?
No, I said, yeah, I think playing a rematch is probably the right thing, right? And obviously I wasn't on the ground. I don't know exactly what happened. And as long as both teams are okay, I'm sure one of them is not going to be happy. The other one will be. But at the end of the day, let's play this game and move on, right? Whether
Yeah.
I don't know what dynamics changes, but at the end of the day, I think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and especially, and say if there are two teams that are very close to 25th year of their participation in DCL. One is
Mm.
Indus, the other one is GLCC. Okay, Indus, if you count 2020, if you count that COVID, we did not play that year. Otherwise, they have finished 25 years of DCL participation, and next year GLCC will be the 25th. It becomes 25th year for GLCC. If you
Cool.
don't want to count that, they have to wait one more year. So in this great moment, in a silver jubilee year, let's give more respect to Indus, and you know let's not victimize them like this. Okay, so that's the request. Okay. With that, as Rahul, requested, let's directly jump into the games. But unfortunately, Rahul's game is at the end. So let's start with.
But Rahul, you want to talk about dark horses first, maybe.
No, I was social last Tuesday, and I told Pradeep, but Pradeep said, "Sorry, I'll go with the Spartan." And that time I said, "See, we are going to win this game." And if you see Group One in Division Two, if we lost last Saturday, all top six team automatically qualify. But now this is very interesting. The Dark Horses beat Spartan. Now this group is open, and now for the qualification, 7 teams are ready to qualify.
Wow.
Yeah,
We'll get to that discussion, Rahul, because that's we're it's exciting times, right? This is the time we all play for, really. At the end of the day,
True.
who gets to playoffs? So this is an exciting week. Next couple of weeks are going to be really exciting.
yeah, true. And that excitement started from last Saturday.
Yeah, agreed. Especially for dark horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
that's good. Let's go.
Okay. The first game of the night is Detroit Eagles versus Avengers. Pradeep, your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, this was a one-sided game,
One
totally
side. Yeah.
one-sided. But what couple of observations. Let me get through this analysis first, and then we'll talk about what this means for Avengers. This is really exciting what they did. Eagles, it was literally 3-4 guys building partnerships, but one guy stands out, Shrikant scoring 31 runs, and Radu scoring 11 runs. They built 18 runs partnership and 26 balls. That was a crucial partnership, I think. And then, of course, Kirti and Krish in the end got the total over to 84. 84 with this ball, I think we've discussed it several times this year. 120, I think, is really the par score. But on the bowling side for Avengers, almost everybody contributed. 2 runouts. That was unfortunate for Eagles. But Ruturaj and Anand taking 2 wickets each. And we had Venu and Varun taking 1 wicket each. Avengers did what they were supposed to do. It looked like they came in with some intention to really not only win the game, but increasing their net run rate, because I think it's going to get down to a couple of teams in the end. I think they're positioned really well. Avengers chasing, they came in with a lot of intention to score runs and get that net run rate up, which they did. They scored 85 runs in 10 overs. That's, that's exciting cricket, right? Of whoever was watching it. We had Anil scoring 27. Natraj, the opening pair partnership was pretty impressive. 2 overs, 19 runs, I think it was. Yeah. So they started off with a bang. And then we had Venu scoring 12 and then everybody contributing 8-7 towards the end. They pretty much came with a really good intention. And I love this attitude, right? It's like, we're going to go. If we're going to go, we're going to go with a bang. And they got their bonus point, not only got their bonus point, but they also increased their net run rate tremendously. And what that really means is they have 2 more games left. And even, assuming it's I think it's personally between Kadambas and Avengers in the end for fighting for that 6th spot. They have 1 tough game, Avengers do, against Scorpions, I think. But the worst case scenario is 6-6 for them and 6-6 for Kadambas too. Worst case scenario. If both teams win both the games, then Jagan, I wanted to ask you, what is the qualifier? Is that head-to-head matchup, or is it the net run rate?
How many games? Both 166.
Yep.
Then net run rate, I think.
Okay.
I let me post it in our group. I last week itself I sent it to somebody.
Okay. Yeah, if that's the
Okay.
case, then I think the best way to move forward, obviously both teams win, but if net run rate is a deciding factor, Kadambas has a lot of work to do to get that net run rate up, and Avengers are really poised well to take that sixth spot, I believe. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting this week, and I'm looking forward to it.
So let me read out the sequence. Most points. Okay. That is the first thing. Next,
Yeah.
number of wins. Next, net run rate.
Okay.
Next, head to head. Next, winning percentage. That's what the sequence is.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if both are tied, what happens?
Yeah.
So both are tied. Definitely, there won't be most points, right?
Yeah.
They'll have.
Yeah, there's a lot of variable factors, right? You can win but not get the bonus, or you can lose, get the bonus. So yeah, there's a lot of variables that come into play. Assuming it's tied for the sixth spot, then I wanted to see what the tiebreaker was.
The sixth part, if you have both have same points, both have same number of wins, both have same net run rate, then what happens? Head to head. What happened head to head?
Yeah, head to head we won, but net run rate we have some work to do because Avengers did a good job.
So head to head is the last one.
Okay, got it.
Last but one is a net run rate. So it all net run rate matters. How you win? How you so that's a compliment for the way you are winning in the entire season. Like
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. So Avengers did a pretty good job of getting that net run rate up, and that was a strategic move, I believe. So congrats to them.
Pradeep started planning from now,
I think. I'm just looking at possibilities. We put ourselves in this position, but we're gonna have to figure out a way to get out.
What is the situation of Phantoms then? Phantoms is at number 6 right now.
No, Phantoms will win both the games. They'll be 8-4. They'll have relatively easy matchups. So they'll be 8-4. I personally believe, but it's going to come down to Avengers and Kadambas.
Okay. So Kadambas next two games are the with whom?
One is, I think, with Detroit Eagles. The second one is with Marvels. Marvels is going to be. Yep.
Okay. Good. Okay. With that, let's quickly jump into our next game of the night. The next game is SLCC Guardians versus MI Rangers. Okay. So there was when this match happened, I got a call from SLCC captain saying that they had only one umpire listed in the website. Okay, only one umpire listed in the Agni. So I was thinking that both umpires from Agni. So Ramesh from Agni called me, Agni captain, and said, go and check the website. Only one assignment is there, which is Agni. It is not Agni comma Agni. So I went and I checked. Fortunately, unfortunately, there's a glitch, and only one umpiring assignment is showing up there. Only one umpire is assigned to that game. So luckily, they didn't make big fuss out of it, and they just played it, accepting that glitch. So that's very appreciative of Guardians and MI Rangers. With that, though it looked one-sided game, no issues, nothing. Rahul, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, Jagan, it's like a one-sided game for sure. SLCC Guardians scored 69 and MI Ranger made this run pretty easily in 12 overs, 75 with 1 wicket. So 9 wickets win. in this crucial time. Definitely, if you can see the table, they are top of the table, but they are showing why they are in the top of the table. And SLCC Guardian, I think they guys, uh, uh, th- this team did not play bad because before this game they got 21 points. So I think this team is like at the end of the tournament, if they are losing like this, they'll be definitely not able to qualify because this group, if you can see, pretty close group, and everyone like last 5 6 teams are pretty close. If anyone is winning the game with the bonus point, they are coming from 8 to 5, and someone is losing, they are coming from 5 to 8. So it is pretty close group, and you can see after like number 4 everyone is like 29, 27, 27. So this kind of a one-sided game, this team needs to understand this kind of games are important games, and other than Pradeep and Ravi, no one scored. These two guys came in 2 digit, but rest of the players did not give them a good stand in the middle. But in the bowling side, MI Ranger showed it was a team effort, not one guy, but couple of guys took 3 wickets. Naga, Satish and Naga Teja both took 3 wickets, and rest of the wickets, Aditya, Kuldeep, and Tanmay. So it was a proper team effort from the MI Ranger side. They bowled pretty well, and in the batting side, they finished the game like uh, uh, in no time. So Gurvinder and Subak, they played a proper, decent inning, sensible inning. If you can see, Subak played 34 balls and 18 runs. It means they knew that they are going to win, but they wanted to win sensibly with the bonus point, and that's what they have done. Not too much to talk in this game. Even SLG Guardian, 2, 4, 6, 8 ballers balled. I'm not a fan of if you are using multiple ballers. But yeah, I think when they scored 69, they knew that they are going to lose this game, and that's what happened in this game.
Okay, before I get into the game, the next game is Motor City versus Farmington Riders. I want to ask you a quick question. Is schedule change allowed? And what does schedule change mean? Brady, what do you say?
That's a good question. When you say schedule change, is it because of the inclement weather, pitch ground, or just
No,
request?
some captain sends a request saying that change the schedule.
Yeah. Well,
So, what do you
I
consider changing a schedule mean?
don't.
What does changing schedule mean? You
So changing schedule to me, the definition, in my opinion anyway, is really playing outside of when the game was actually scheduled to be played. Weather happens, that's part of the league, and the committee will accommodate those requests. But any changes that's requested by the teams,
by the team on a good
they
conditions.
for
Okay, not
on good
weather
conditions,
on
that
good
would that
condition.
yeah, on good
Okay,
conditions.
so do you consider time change as a schedule change or date change as schedule change? Suppose, let
Well,
me give an example here.
yeah.
If okay, um, my game is at 7 o'clock. Okay,
Hmm.
I want to leave early, so I requested opposite team to start the game at 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay, I'm talking about evening games here.
Hmm.
Okay, is that called schedule change?
No, I wouldn't consider
No.
that as
Okay.
schedule.
Okay. The next example. Um, there's a game at 6:30 in the evening. Okay. That both the teams they want to play in the morning around 9 o'clock, and um, they found their own ground and they sent a request. Can we consider that one as schedule change?
I would say so, yeah, because it's not scheduled to be played at the same time. I mean, plus or
Same
minus
time.
1 hour, yeah,
Hmm.
plus or minus
Got
1 or 2 hours, it's okay, but not the entire, the morning to evening or evening to afternoon or whatever.
okay. What do you say, Rahul? I'm not asking morally here. So, and
But to be frank, again, I don't want to say anything here because nowadays a lot of controversies are happening, Jagan. But after listening those many questions, seriously, in future, even if anyone comes to me and asks, "Would you like to be part of the committee?" I'm going to say no. That's my answer. But yeah, jokes apart, I think everyone is mature enough in this league, and a lot of teams are playing since long. Uh, some things here and there, plus minus hour or two is fine. But if you are changing the whole scheduling and asking lot of things from the committee, as I mentioned last time, committee has lot of things to take care, guys. So if both the captains agrees and they can talk to the umpire, and if they are playing at some other time, don't let committee involve into this. If everyone agrees, play your game accordingly. If both the captains agrees with the umpire, that's my suggestion. And if there is plus minus one,
come again with the suggestion. And sorry, I
so I'm
missed
just
something.
saying that, like for example, I have a game in the evening, and I'm not available with lot of my players are not available. And if
In
I'm
the evening.
requesting directly to the other captain saying that this is what is happening, can you play the game in the morning time? Let's be fair, let's talk with each other. If both the teams are agree, and if we can talk to the umpire and they agree to come for the umpiring for our game, let's don't talk to the committee, let's stay away from the committee, let's play fair game. And my suggestion is like, let's sort out everything outside, don't involve committee on those small things. And if it is plus minus 1 2 hours, it's like it happens and you can request, and if everyone agrees, let's play. So in both the situation I'm okay. But if any mess kind of thing is happening, opponent captain is not agreeing, then play as per your schedule. Simple.
Mm. So on the same day. So if somebody asks you, if both captains agree, and if they say we will play some other day, then
As I said, if you are not asking committee anything, and if you are handling those things outside because of some reasons and some valid reasons, then go for it. Because here I can see if both the captains agrees and your umpire agrees as well, just
yeah,
let committee know that because of some valid reasons we are doing this, and we will handle everything grounds, we will find the ground, our captains are agreeing, our umpires are agreeing. So just let committee know that we already sorted out outside, so because of some valid reasons we are doing this. I don't think committee will raise lot of questions on that. Yes, committee has full rights to say no, you have to play as per the schedule. But if everyone agrees on that one, I think committee will agree at one point if committee sees no no mass is happening. But
yeah. See,
for
if
example, no, let me complete. But for example, if there is a lot of discussion, lot of questions, one team is agreeing, one is not, then you have to play as per the schedule. Then
yeah,
committee will not allow you to play as per your schedule, and some bad experiences happened, then even committee will say no to you. So guys, like, my suggestion is, if this kind of thing happen, just play smartly and talk to the committee, inform to the committee. But before reaching out to the committee, just discuss internally both the teams and captains and umpires. That's what I'm just saying.
yeah. So, but unfortunately, we are not living in a good world, Rahul. We are living in a world where everybody wants to win. Um, uh, win whatever it takes. Win the match, whatever it takes. It doesn't
I
matter whether you
agree.
follow.
I
So
agree. That's why I denied your
90%,
off.
90% of the times people want to play, especially if you are watching other game, so that you can plan your game accordingly. Then you always want to play after that game. So people will come up with
That's
a strategy to push their games to the end. So in the
that's
same
the
day, so
reason,
if
Jagan. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
if
reason, Jagan.
somebody
I rejected this imaginary offer to join the committee already.
okay. Okay. So, but
Mm.
change of uh, change of date should not be allowed. But on same day, if somebody wants to play at a different time on their own, should be allowed. Is what my personal feeling. Because our aim is to complete all the games in the morning 9 o'clock, so that the rest of the Saturday they can enjoy whatever they want. Okay, so we are putting games in the afternoon and under the lights only in case we are not able to find the grounds at 9 o'clock. So we are
Kiran, we
setting up
only
everything.
discussed 2, 3 games today, and I don't want to
Sorry.
miss. You guys
Okay.
don't discuss my game.
So that's
Okay.
why like our back.
Okay. Okay. So I'm stopping here. Let's get into the next game. Motor City versus Farmington Raiders. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Jagan. So this is a like one-sided game for Motor City. I expected this to be a close game, Motor City versus Farmington Risers, but Motor City really played very well this game. So Ravi Rachan scored 22 out of 21 balls. It's a decent start for their innings. Unfortunately, the other batsman got run out immediately, and then Harish played a decent innings as well with like 14 runs out of 28 balls. And again, in the middle order, we see Puneet scored 28 out of 27 balls with 2 sixes. That's a good strike rate as well. He anchored the innings there. And then Dunball scored. He's a very good bowler as well for Motor City, and he scored 13 runs out of 4 balls with two maximums. 2 sixes. So they put up a target of 101. With this ball, I don't feel 101 is a decent score. Score to defend as well. But Motor City really came up with a very good bowling as well. But let's come to the Farmington's bowling. I see Hashwant took 5 wickets, 4 overs, 25 runs for 5 wickets. That's congratulations on the 5 wickets haul, Hashwant. And I see Venkatramana also bowled well, 4 overs, just 13 runs for 2 wickets. And coming to Farmington Risers batting, I see a lot of. There are no opening partnerships. I see a lot of duckouts. Dunball is the one who took 5 wickets. His spell is crazy. 5 overs, just 2 runs for 5 wickets. That's the kind of spell everyone will be looking for in DCL. And really, that's a very good spell. Congratulations, Dunball, on your 5 wicket haul. And yeah, Farmington Risers, they cut down within 73 runs itself, and Motor City Chargers won by 28 runs. That's a good margin as well. And Farmington Risers captain, he stood there for some time. I could say he scored 24 runs out of 34 balls. He stood there, but there is no support from any other person. That's the reason they couldn't chase this target. But yeah, it's a decent game. Congratulations, Motor City.
Okay. The next game of the night is Royal Challenger versus Racha Raiders. Brady, your thoughts on this game? Brady, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I thought mine was Bharat Cricket Club and Troy Hawks.
Really? I'm
Did
sorry.
I miss
Let me check.
Yeah, that's correct. Bharat versus Trihawks.
it? You had me worried.
Yeah, sorry. Bharat. Yeah. The next game is Bharat Cricket Club versus Troy Hawks. Sorry.
Right, cool. Yeah, so this was almost a one-sided game, I want to say. What I'm surprised about this game is Troy Hawks. I thought they were a pretty good bowling unit. They ended up giving up 100 runs. So kudos to Bharat Cricket Club. But looking at the scorecard, Lone Ranger Lakshman scoring 39 runs, and he got good support from Jana scoring 10. There were a few guys 8 and 9, but I think the key for them to get to 100 was really the fourth wicket partnership of 34, 35 runs. So that was the big deal. Lakshman literally single-handedly played a wonderful inning with some support from Jana and also Prashant there scoring 9 runs. On the bowling side, Fahad, Monesh, and Mustafa pretty much did the damage. Mustafa really economical spell, 5 overs, 8 runs, 2 wickets. And then Fahad giving 16 runs for 3 wickets. Monesh was slightly expensive, but the other guys did what they were supposed to do, kind of support the rest of the bowlers. Chasing that, Troy Hawks, it looked like didn't have any pressure. We have Deepak scoring 23, Mustafa scoring 12. That's a pretty good all-round performance by Mustafa. Nilesh scoring 13. I mean, if you look at Megasai and Murali Pallava, 13, 13, 13. when you get contributions like that, there is literally no pressure when you're chasing a total like 100, and that's what Tryhards were able to do. They finished it up in 17.3 overs. The only actually three guys stood out on the bowling side: Rohit, Jinnah, and Pawan, taking 2 wickets each. But the rest of the bowlers, there was really no support from them. They not only didn't take any wickets, but they leaked a lot of runs. But kudos to Tryhards on this win. It was a convincing win. Good luck. I think they're going to make the playoffs, right? I don't know. I didn't see what the arrangement looks like. Let me look. Maybe not. Yeah, they'll
You are
make
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
second
you're
spot
right.
playoffs. So that's good. Yeah, that's it, Jagan, on my part.
Okay. The next game of the night is Royal Challengers Detroit versus Ratsa Riders. Ratsa Riders are breaking my heart, bro. Last year they played really well. This year they are not. Rahul, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree on this one. I don't know what happened to Racha Riders.
I
Yes, a
said right.
couple of
There are a couple of people who went to Master Blasters.
yeah, there are multiple peoples, and even some players came out from Master Blaster and they joined different team this
Yeah.
year. But yeah, it happens. It's a part of the league. Forget about that part. But yeah, Racha Riders. I think yeah, when we started in this group, I thought like Racha Riders is the team to watch this year. But every other game they are like disappointing everyone. But on the other side, Royal Challenger Detroit, this team is team to watch. This team is standing at number 6, but if you can see their their whole leagues, there are a lot of ups and downs. This team, Pradeep, this team beat Troy Hawks, but they lost the games on against other teams, which is like down of the table.
Wow.
So unexpected team, I can say, or unexpected kind of performance are coming from Royal Challenger, but they are still maintaining, staying at number 6 in the table. Strong candidates to qualify. But yeah, I think Arjun is playing a crucial role this year. Very experienced player in this league. Every other game, he's contributing runs, providing his feedbacks during the game. So I think in this game, if you can see, he played a crucial inning of 34 on 46. Another was giving him a support in the middle. Multiple people stepped up, like Eshwar and Nikhil Vamsi. They played pretty good inning in the middle order. They scored 108 in 25 overs. Not a small total, but again, not a high total. So defending even 108 sometimes difficult. This year I'm talking about especially, but Racha Riders like they they seriously needs to think and regroup this year. They are already out of the tournament, but sometimes in the end of the team tournament, some teams clicked, but Racha Riders not doing that. And uh, while batting, while chasing, no one is scoring. Everyone is like 2 3 runs. uh, See, 2 3 3 2 2 3 2 3 is like till the batting 7, everyone has scored was either 2 3 or 0. It means this team needs to definitely work uh, on their batting as well as their bowling too. We played against them few weeks back. I think they are currently missing their old players, what we saw last year. But yeah, this team is not bad. It's just like little less experience other than Amar and there was one guy I'm forgetting the name, Anwar. I think they
Anwar.
are
Yeah.
yeah they are experienced player, but I think they are not getting a lot of success to regroup this team. So uh, against 108, if you are scoring 50, it means like a lot of work needs to be done. But in the bowling side, if you can see Royal Challenger, every other bowler stepped up. Couple of guys, Sri Hari and Suresh took three wickets. Kartike, Raghu, and Vamsi took rest of the wickets. It was a easy win, one-sided, and I think Royal Challenger got a bonus point as well. So pretty easy game for them, easy game. But yeah, good luck to Royal Challenger the way they are playing. But yeah, let's see what will happen. in next couple of games. So interesting group, and good teams are stepping up in the end of the league.
Yep. Yeah, I agree on that. Canton Hurricanes versus Phantoms. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Yeah.
So we won against Canton Hurricanes again. So this is the second time we are playing with Canton Hurricanes. So yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Murli, you knew that they were playing do and die game.
yeah,
Okay.
I know that. Yeah, that's correct.
So with that, their chances are done.
Yeah, they almost chance are done. Yeah,
No,
Okay.
they are out.
Mm,
They are out already.
mostly out. Yeah,
mm.
yeah, 11 of
Yeah.
5. They are out.
Yeah. I was talking to Omer. So he was a bit disappointed with with his team.
Hmm.
I did not realize that when he was when he was talking. I was like, why are you talking like this? You guys are playing well. That's
Yeah,
what I had in my mind, and at no point of time I thought they are out. Okay, your thoughts on that game?
yeah, I heard. I mean, like, I didn't play this game because I have some other tournament. So, so I mean, like, I heard there are some misfields as well from Canton Hurricanes during the match. Yeah, inside circle misfields and everything. Yeah, but yeah, coming to the match, I see only Umer Tahir from Canton Hurricanes scores. He stood there. I mean, like, he played 49 balls with 32 runs with one sixer, and along with him, Ahmad Kazim played good, 16 runs, and Mohammad Alvi scored 10 runs out of 21 balls. And I mean, like Amol Ratan as well, he scored 13 out of 12 balls. And I think Phantoms, we need, I mean, like we as a team, so I mean, we need to control extras. That's one thing we need to work on, because we gave again 18 runs out of 104 runs scored. If we gave like 18 runs extras, if we were able to control those extras, that would be a huge plus point for us. Yeah, and we got a new spinner into our team, Rajesh. So his name is Harsha Reddy. He's a left arm spinner. He's doing good. Well, like, it's a luck from our team as well. So yeah, he took 2 wickets, 5 overs, just 12 runs for 2 wickets. Yeah. And coming to Phantom's batting, and Zafar is the opener batsman for us, and he really played aggressive innings here. It's a very good start with 24 runs out of 32 balls. That's a decent start for our innings to chase 104. And Krishna Sadula, he did a anchoring innings here. He scored 43 runs out of 38 balls with 2 4s and 2 6s. He took this game out of Canton Hurricanes hands. And Rohit Venkatesh, he's a decent player as well. He usually rotates strikes, and then and there he used to play boundaries as well. He scored very good. He scored 21 runs out of 26 balls with 1 4. And Harsha, he is a hitter. So yeah, he just played 2 balls and he scored the final runs for us, like with 1 6er at the end. Yeah, coming to bowling of Canton Hurricanes, I don't see much spells, but yeah, shout out to, I mean, like Sadat, he bowled 4 overs, 19 runs per 1 wicket, and Hari Pallava also like 3 overs, 13 runs per 1 wicket. That's it. It's a comfortable win for Phantoms. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The next game of the night is
Scorpions, Elite Leos.
Punjab Scorpions versus Elite Leos. And there is an interesting story. Apparently Elite Leos claimed the toss because Punjab Scorpions showed up late,
And then
and
they bought.
yeah, and then they bowled. And one of the Punjab Scorpions players ended up scoring 100 in just 30 balls.
Yeah.
Man, he's a beast. No, Mani Singh, if he
Yeah.
he can score all.
Okay, your thoughts on that, Brady?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at, Jagan, this morning this
Okay.
afternoon. Like you won the toss, and I didn't know about the claiming the toss, but I thought they won the toss.
Yeah,
I'm
say
why
they claimed the toss and they
Yeah.
put a message in the captain's group saying that we are claiming the toss. And
Yeah.
after the game,
Mhm.
the captain of Punjab team,
Mhm.
he just quoted and replied saying that thanks for claiming the toss. But see, even though even though the score is 223, I mean, barring that 101, if you look at that chase, Elite Leos, they are able to score 104, which is not an
144.
easy task.
Yeah.
144 is not an yeah, that's
Yeah.
not an
Yeah.
easy task. Okay.
No, I mean I agree, and getting to this game, this is it's almost like I wonder if there was any exchange of favors done here, because if Elite Leos, I know you guys are really I like your batting. All right, I'm still questioning your bowling, and you have that type of stuff. I see your point of argument, but you never typically against a good team you want to set a total and put the pressure on. But in this case, I don't think it would have mattered. Punjab Scorpions would have lost the toss and taken the batting 1,000 out of 1,000 times in this particular game. This was a great batting practice for them. Inderpreet scoring 45, Mundy scoring 101 runs, 14 sixes, 1 boundary, 33 balls. This is like an IPL type of inning, right? Mundy
Yeah.
scoring 3 of 58. So yeah, I mean, once you give up 224, it doesn't really matter what you chase or what you scored. And on the bowling side, obviously these guys are pretty good, but they got 1 wicket each, and they lost 3 wickets. I mean, what can you do, right? You're not gonna bowling wise. If you control the runs, you're the hero. Elite Leos chasing. They had a 74th by Vijay. That was an exceptional inning, I think, because these guys are pretty good bowling unit. Scorpions are. And Sanjay scoring 15 towards the end. Arun scoring 11. That's really what got them to 144. But the other thing that I noticed, Jagan, is the top 2 bowlers took 6 wickets for 35 runs of 10 overs, right? The rest of the 109 runs were scored off of 20 overs, right? Or 15 overs, I should say. So, and they tried a lot of different bowlers in this game, but the economy obviously was a big deal. But kudos to Vijay, Sanjay. They played really well. I wish there were other guys who stepped up. On the bowling side, like I said, 4 wickets by Gurukirat and Shivam taking 2 wickets. We had Mani Singh all-round performance, 5 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets. I think you can't chase 224. That's a lot of pressure, but this has got to hopefully Punjab Scorpions doesn't take this game as gung-ho and become overconfident, because you guys have some good teams that you're playing, I think. So just stay grounded, enjoy this moment, celebrate this win, because this was an exceptional win, and just move on. And new week, new game, everything starts with a clean slate. So congrats to Scorpions, and shout out to Mr. Mani Singh for his 100, and also Mandeep. A lot of times 50s are celebrated, but that 53 was probably overshadowed by that, unfortunately, and Indrapreet's 42. So, Mani, congrats. That was an awesome inning. I would have loved to watch this game.
I think it will take a lot of time to beat at least that strike rate.
Yeah, absolutely.
300 strike rate, I'm damn sure. It's very difficult. Okay, next comes the game of the week from Rahul. Yes, sir. Stage is yours.
No. It was a game where we were very focused, and you know what I was talking about. If we lost this game, top 6 teams was automatically qualified before playing their last 2 games. And we were pumped up because we won like 3 games in a row, and we were pretty sure if we can win against Spartan now, after that, it is not going to be easy table. And now top 3 4 teams are going to start thinking, because if they'll not cross 40, then dark horses is coming from the bottom. And if we will win next 2 games with bonus, we will reach out to 40. and this was the intention. And the best part is when we planned for this game, every other person in our team showed the availability, and that was the problem since beginning in our team. But now at the end of the league, our team started providing the availability, and this was not an easy game for us, to be frank. We won the toss, and we decided to bat first. I'm just giving you guys one facts. Spartan is like currently top of the table, and before this game they played I think 10 games or 9 games, and no other team scored 100 plus against Spartans. So when we achieved 102, we were pretty sure that now this is something new came in front of Spartan. They are chasing first time 100 plus score this year, and this is not going to be easy. If I talk about when we were betting, there there were no single performance. If you can see, it was a perfect team performance. Multiple people, Sushant, Rahul Gadam, Shrikant, then Pankaj, and at the end Praveen, they all gave us a small partnership, and that's how we reached to 102. But I cannot say Spartan didn't ball well. They bowled pretty well. Gautam and Vivek, they both took three wickets. Uh, Akshay bowled pretty well, but he did not get a single wicket, and that was one of the achievement when we were batting, because our batsman never felt like, because like his name was going since the beginning in this league. This year he's bowling pretty good, he's batting pretty good, but our batsman played pretty well against Spartan and crossed 102. And as I mentioned, when we crossed 100 plus, we were pretty sure that if we ball on the right areas, this team is first time chasing 100 plus, and it is not going to be easy. Once we took three wickets, if you can see, rest of the team was like done, and no one gave them a good start, as well as in the middle, they no one gave them a big partnership, and that's how we won the game. And if you can come back to the table, now this table is pretty interesting. But I cannot forget one guy in this game. His name is Praveen. He batted 15 balls, 19 runs, and while bowling, he took four wickets, 3.4 overs, only gave 8 runs and four wickets against Spartan. He's
That's
bowler to
interesting.
watch. Yeah. And other guys, Rahul Gopal and Abhijit, did a good job in the middle, gave good support to Praveen, and all other bowlers gave a good support to Praveen, like Raghav, uh, Abhijit, Rahul Gadam, Gopal. Like everyone was so pumped up that day that we wanted to win this game badly, and we achieved. And just after this game, I called you, Jagan. That
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I wanted to call Pradeep as well, but I was waiting for Tuesday. Sorry, Pradeep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
No,
just joking.
that
I was just
Actually,
joking.
you know what?
Rahul,
Actually, Prati was there when I was talking to you. Prati was there right next to me.
That's good. That's good.
Rahul,
But yeah,
I gotta give it to you guys. I was looking at the scorecard and I was looking at the roster of Spartans. They came with their full team, so this has got to give you a lot of confidence going into the rest of the games.
yeah.
But
No,
just stay focused, and you can do this. I mean, you got a pretty good team, and I think you got a great chance now. Now you just won that hardest game, I think, in my view. Spartans has got a pretty good roster.
yeah. And to be frank, like whole team is pumped up because from past 7, 8 seasons, this team did not qualify in the playoffs. And this year, it's pretty good chance we are coming from the bottom and at the number 7 now. Yes, it's still a lot of combination, lot of scenarios are there, but team is pretty focused and they are just looking for a win. And rest is uh, like anything can happen in future, but we will just go and play our game and we'll see if we'll qualify or not from here.
But at least you gave yourselves a chance to play meaningful games, right? That's what matters at this
Yes.
point. So that's good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you can see after number 7, rest of the other teams almost out of the tournament. So top 7 teams are playing for first 6 positions.
Oh, it's going to be very interesting next week then.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, we'll quickly jump into predictions and close the show. Okay. Actually, Vijay wanted to join for predictions, but I don't know where he is. Okay, let's start. Bharat Cricket Club versus Deccan Chargers. I think Deccan Chargers should win this one easily. Any objections there?
Yeah, Deccan Chargers.
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
with Bharat. I'll go with Bharat. They have nothing to lose now. So you are
Oh,
going to see
that's awesome.
lot of ups and downs in this Saturday for sure.
Brady, what do you say?
Yeah, I think Bharat, they scored 100 plus this past week, and so I'll go with Bharat too.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Good.
they scored 100 plus against Troy Hawks.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty good bowling
Uh,
unit.
okay, the next one is Troy Hawks versus Vikings. This is going to be a very interesting game this weekend.
Yeah, and I
So,
wish Troy Hawks should win this game with bonus. I'll support Troy Hawks for this game.
That's
okay,
wishful thinking, right?
yeah.
Yeah, my energy is different today, guys. But yeah,
Boy, this is good. This is good. I like
No, you
it.
gave
So,
very good hints about Spartans as well, bro. So that will be useful.
yeah.
100 runs, right?
yeah,
We should score.
yeah,
Okay. So, Murli, what's your pick?
I will pick Vikings.
Vikings. Rahul, Troy
yeah,
Hawks.
Troy Hawks. Yeah,
Brady,
Yeah, I'll go with Troy Hawks too.
Troy Hawks. Okay. Motor City versus Royal Challengers. Murli,
I'll pick Royal Challengers Detroit.
Challengers. Rahul.
yeah. I'll go with Motor City. As I mentioned, I'm not like trying to be biased here, but this time at the end of the league, if teams have nothing to lose, they can play their best game. And here I'll go with Motor City this time.
Okay, there used to be a guy by name Rajesh. Okay, who's captain of Murli's team. He's known for picking all the underdogs. He's a big time supporter of underdogs. Okay, so
But Motor City is not underdog team. They played pretty good games. It's just like
yeah,
they are
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
at number 8,
uh,
but they played pretty
right.
good game.
So in the current model, we cannot call anybody underdog. Okay, it's just on the game day they are not they are not playing well. That's all. The next one is Marvels versus Gujarat Warriors.
Oh man.
I don't know. Murli, what do you say?
I'll go with I I think Gujarat Warriors should win.
Okay, if Murli says it will happen. Rahul,
No,
what do you say?
Yeah, I
no,
think this
that will
team.
be useful for Kadambas as well. I think
Yeah,
so.
but this team picked at the right moment. So I'll go with Gujarat Warriors for sure.
Actually, Gautam texted me, if Marvels lose to Gujarat and Kadambas win on them, then if we win both or one, they will be out. Okay, something like that. I'm trying to understand what he said. But if Marvels lose here, then I think there is uh, trouble for Marvels if
Yeah.
Kadambas ended up winning against Gujarat Warriors. Okay.
Yeah,
Paddy,
I mean, yeah,
what's your pick?
I'll go with Warriors too. But you're right. I mean, Marvels have two tough games. The key here really is Kadamba's not only winning but winning with bonus, right? That makes a big difference because Kadambas right now we're at 5-5, so we win one game with bonus, 2 games with bonus, then Marvels are standing on the 7th position, looking and assuming Avengers and Phantoms win both games, right? Phantoms, I think, have a pretty good easy schedule. Avengers have one tough game, so it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to come down to the last week. Marvels Kadambas, I think. It's going to be interesting.
Okay, so before I go to the next game, I want to give an explanation here. Rajesh sir, I said Murli's team, not Murli's captain. I said Murli's captain. Okay, and I know you still support underdogs. So probably you heard it wrong. I said Murali's captain.
It's not.
Captain of the team. Captain of the team where Murali plays. Okay. The next game of the night is Kadambas versus Detroit Eagles. This is going to be very interesting. What is your pick, Murali?
Kadambas.
I think Kadambas should win this one easily. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay. Any objections there?
No, no
No.
objections.
Okay. The next one is Punjab Scorpions versus MI
Hmm.
Rangers. This is going to be dangerous game.
Dangerous game. Yeah, that's correct.
Dangerous game. Okay. What do you say, Murali?
I'll go with MI Rangers.
I go with MI Rangers. Okay. What do you say, Rahul?
Yeah, I'll go with Punjab Scorpions. They they did no one did in this tournament as of now, and their shoulders are definitely on top. So I'll go with
Punjab.
Punjab Scorpions. Yeah.
Interesting. Freddy.
Yeah, I'll go with Punjab Scorpions too. I have my reasons, but they're playing well. They have a pretty good bowling unit. And MI Rangers, they're a pretty good team, but I think Scorpions have a pretty balanced team that can win the game against Rangers.
Master Blasters versus Avengers. Murali. Avengers.
Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, all said yep. So I'm jumping to next one. Phantoms versus Guardians. Phantoms. Any objections?
No objections.
Okay. Farmington Risers versus FCC Agni. FCC Agni.
Yeah, FC Agni.
Yeah.
Okay. The last game of the Rebels Cricket Club versus Dark Horses. Dark Horses. Any objections?
Dark Horses. Yep.
Same here.
Okay.
I can't go against Rahul this time.
Yeah, I hope Rahul will same energy on that day as well, man.
Unless Rahul, you want to buy me a beer, because it seems like the picks that I take end up losing.
Definitely. Let's meet. Let's meet and talk.
What is the location and time?
Okay. With that, we have concluded our show. See, we finished all the games. We will conclude the show with the last words from all our analysts. I'll start with Friday.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend, guys. This is going to be exciting. I'm sure, besides watching and being a part of the game, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of scoreboard watching. So this is the time we love to be a part of DCL. So play fair, stay hydrated, stay healthy, play fair, and play hard.
Okay. Rahul.
Yeah, as Pradeep said, this is going to be interesting week for sure. Not people are like not just watching their games, but they are going to watch some other games results as well. A lot of teams are dependent on other results as well, as Kadambas and Marvels, Dark Horses, Royal Challenger, Vikings. A lot of teams they are definitely watching each other's game. But yeah, please be hydrated, play fair, and try not to include committee on any kind of mess. Play fair and give some space to Jagan.
Playing fair is what missing in our league. Okay. So see, so before I go to Murli and close the show, I'll just give you something that is cooking right now. Corporate league is happening. Suddenly it rained out and it stopped for a while, and teams refused to chasing teams refused to walk into the field. That's what I heard as of now. So and um, both the teams are in question, are uh, Ford Friends and Ford Credit Friends. Both were are almost they were losing. Ford Friends is what they lost 5 wickets for 19 runs or something like that, and it's the same with Ford Credit. They are losing, chasing 133. They are 45 for 5 in 9 overs and refused to walk into the field is what I heard. But let's see what happens. Okay, Murli.
Yeah, all the best to all the teams who are playing this weekend, and yeah, it's gonna be an exciting week for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what.
I'll say be accommodative, and that way uh, games will end in a right note. Thank
Yeah,
you all. With that, we will conclude today's show. We'll meet next week. Thank you. Good
thanks
night.
again. Thanks everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
Pradeep. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Murli. And thank you all our listeners. Good night.